Alright guys, I'm going to teach you how to make some cheap paintball or airsoft armor. What you're going to need is you're going to need a sharp pair of scissors. You're going to need a $7 camping sleeping pad from Walmart, which you'll see here. You do not want the one that has the eggshell bumps, because that's like $14 and it's definitely not worth it. It's actually thinner than this one. And we're going to go on to the next step. Now, the second to last thing I forgot, you're going to need a marker, because you're going to need to trace the places that you're going to cut. Like I've got my real plate carrier, and I mean real, not real paintball, not real airsoft armor, but I've got my real fucking plate carrier, and I'm gonna pull the Velcro out on it, flip it over. I'm actually gonna trace the inside inserts. Here's what you're gonna do first. You get your sleeping mat, get your pair of scissors, and what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to cut this sleeping mat directly in half. You're going to want to get it end to end, right here. Get it end to end. Put your knee on it and make a crease. You should come up with a good enough crease like this. What you do is, while you have that crease and while you've got everything, because this mat was rolled up in the factory, it remained rolled up at the store, so it's going to have some shape memory. It's going to try to roll back up on you. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut it while it's creased and while you got your knee on top of it. Now you got two equal halves. Now I'm going to unfold my plate carrier. Flip it up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this half lined bottom up with the bottom. Actually, it'd probably be easier if I just took the inserts out, but I really don't want to have to do that. Shit, why not? Now, because I can't afford $700 to $800 on soft armor inserts for my Cirrus vest, I actually took 2 whole of these sleeping pads, wrapped them up with Gorilla Glue duct tape, a Gorilla Glue brand duct tape, and made some impact inserts, which will help keep my real armor from breaking my ribs and caving my chest in. Now, get it lined up. As you can see, it fits within the dimensions. Put your knee on it and start tracing. Now, when you trace, you don't want to trace it all the way. I mean, that's if you're working off of your own anyways. Instead of going down where the armor goes down, you're just going to want to go straight out, because this is going to go underneath the shirt. Let's see here. Now that I have it evened out, you can put your knee down. Like I said, the foam's still going to have muscle memory. It's time to start cutting. Now, if your scissors are sharp enough, it should start working right away if you can get the damn foam down. Now, you're not going to really, I'm going to use Velcro right here on the side so you can attach it as you need to. But up here at the top, the only thing you should really have to do is slip your head through. Because you got this working for you. You can duct tape these two pieces together, slide it over the top, clip the Velcro on the sides. I mean, Gorilla Glue duct tape makes regular name brand duct tape look like it's made in fucking Taiwan. That's how good this shit is. Alright, now, you get your back, lay it flat, get your front, lay it flat as a mirror, and by mirror I mean this kind of reflection you got going on here. Make sure there is no gap between the shoulder plates, make sure the head hole lines up. It's going to be a little bit difficult to undo the Gorilla Glue while you're trying to hold it down. Now we're going to flip it over. Because you got the frayed edges right here and you got the frayed edges right here, you're going to want to make sure that all edges are round. So you start right here, clip it around the back side. Let me show you where you can see it. Lay it down flat. Flip it over. Where the original cuts were. Now this is the back, this is the front. What I've got are these little Velcro patches you can get at the you can get these little Velcro patches at Walmart over in the arts and crafts and fabric section. You're gonna want to get, you don't want to get the little pussy ass white ones. You're gonna want to get the black ones, or if you can, industrial strength. Now, I couldn't get industrial or military grade at Walmart. They were all sold out. In fact, I couldn't even get the sleeping pads unless I had to get a Walmart guy to go back and pull one out of the back. Now the way this is going to work, it's going to wrap around you. You're going to put your Velcro in. You're going to need to put the Velcro on while you're measuring it. Now, the soft parts are going to want to go, you're going to want them to go on the inside. And after you're done, you're going to cut the excess off, because this is going to be specifically for you. Now, you're not going to want the front to overlap right here, because it might stick out and it shows up in the front of your shirt. You're going to want the front to overlap to the back.
Yes.
Like that. Now, sweetheart, thank you. Now, when you put it on, it should be snug, because you're not going to slip this over. It's going to have Velcro. I want you to get the magic marker and mark where these ends are. Draw a straight line up and trace it. You're going to want to draw a straight line up here in the back. Go ahead and do it on camera. Where the edge of the front sides meet the back of your armor, you're going to draw a straight line so you have an idea of what your measurements are. Go ahead and do it in pretty dark, honey.
I did it.
Alright. Let's take it off. Pull it up over your head. So what we did is we put three Velcro pieces. What you're going to want to do is you're going to start with one 1/2 inch from the top and 1/2 inch spaces in between. You should have a whole 1.25 inches of space between the last one and the bottom. Now, in case you don't have a ruler, a 1/2 inch is usually the length of your trigger finger's fingernail. Now, for you Yanks, that's your index finger. But your fingernail on this trigger finger right here is, on average, for the human body, about 1/2 inch. Now, you're not going to want to try to do some kind of buku fucking measurements and try to get them to line up. So what you're going to do is you're going to stick the hook sides directly onto the loop with the sticky part exposed. You have to get now, when you get it on, it should look like this. If you're dressed up like a zombie, I'm going to be dressing up like a zombie at the Gizmo Guru paintball fields for a church charity. I'm going to get the shit shot out of me for 5 days in a row, so I'm going to want something that's going to at least prevent me from getting bruises on my chest, collarbones, and my stomach for the most part. Alright? Now, when you're done, you should be able to pull this open. Sweetheart, carefully. We gotta make sure the Velcro goes with it. Hold on. Is it going? Is it coming with it?
It's going.
Yeah, but it's going with it. This is our 4 or 5 pound guinea pig. He's about 4 years old. He's pretty sweet though. He likes to eat. He actually likes to be held and taken out for walks. Kind of weird, right? Alright, anyways, back on what we were doing before. We had a malfunction, right? So you saw that we stuck the Velcro side to the loop side, and then we're going to press it on. Well, what happened was that the Velcro, the hook and loop was strong, but the adhesive was weaker. So when we tried to pull them back apart, the adhesive pulled apart, bringing some of the Velcro with it. So what we ended up doing is using some more duct tape. Problem solved. With the duct tape, let's go ahead and undo the other side too. Now what we did with the duct tape was that we duct taped a single band around each side, going about 1/4 to 1/2 inch in to secure down the horizontal sides. Now we didn't mess with the top sides because when you pull this off, it's going to be pulling off horizontally. It's not going to be pulling off vertically. Did the same thing on both hook sides. Did the same thing on all the loop sides. So the next thing you're going to have to do, and this should complete the process, is let's see. I've got the camera right. Picking up the. Where are we at? Right here. All right. Now what you're going to want to do is about 1 inch from where the duct tape ends. You're going to want to cut it off. Cut off the excess slack. An inch is about, of course, about 2 lengths of your trigger fingernail. If that's annoying, you can go fuck yourself. I'm from Texas.
What?
I'm using the term trigger finger. We do it on both sides already? No, just the one? Yeah, we did. Okay. Do the same thing over on the hook side. 1 inch from the Velcro. Try to line yourself up with the Velcro if you can. Now, try it on, hon? Camera lady.
Hang on.
I don't know how much powder this thing has.
I'm coming.
I hope not. Now the screen's flipped out to the side. You're probably gonna have to look back. Make sure it's on me. You stick your head through. For me, because I have a huge fucking head, it's gonna be a tight fit. You're gonna need to get back down. Which you may or may not have to have somebody's help doing this. Getting that side on. You get this side lined up and on. This is what you got. You got body armor, which can be put under a sweater or something, and it might be slightly visible, might slightly make you look robust, but
You're not gonna get hurt.
I'm not saying you're going to get hurt, because you can get shot in the neck. You're still going to get shot in the arms. You're still going to get shot on your lower stomach, your thighs, but your chest area, your collarbone area, your back, basically center mass, where they're most likely going to be aiming at, is what this is going to be protecting. Of course, being a zombie charity that we're doing, they're probably going to be aiming for the fucking head. Alright, and that's how to make cheap homemade redneck paintballer armor. This is the right-wing extremist. Peace out, guys.